Hi, I'm Rob.
I'm Katie.
And we're
Livin' Lovin' Disney.
Come join us on our podcast where we talk about all things Disney.
Like our trips and cruises, our DVC resorts, tours of the park, after-hour parties, and our family's crazy Disney life.
We've got some older episodes for you to listen to and get to know us a little bit.
Keep on dreaming.
Hi, everybody. This is Rob.
And Katie.
Welcome into this episode of Livin' Lovin' Disney. We have got a guest with us tonight. We got Skipper Roger.
Woohoo!
With us.
With my new hat. Check out my new hat.
Nice.
If you go on to the, whatever it is, YouTube channel, you can see Skipper Roger in his Jungle Skipper hat. So check that out if you like. And you can see our ugly mugs. All right. Anyways, we were talking earlier about Katie was looking up some news stories. We don't really have any news, but tell them what you found, Katie, today.
Not a lot. They were just talking about the holidays and stuff and different things coming up. But one article I passed by while I was on Facebook had a picture of looked like about a 9-10-year-old kid carrying a cup of beer in his hand, and Disney security right behind him, coming up on his tail.
He's going to the po-po, man.
Yeah, and it's like the headline says Disney security catches kid with alcoholic beverage.
Leave me alone.
You know.
I swear I'm 21.
Yeah,
I'm
just a little person.
They'll somehow spin that it's Disney's fault, and spin that around.
Well, how did he get? Well, he probably got it.
Typically,
he probably stole it.
I'm guessing some parent got it, had their hands full carrying their tray of food, and had the kid carry the glass.
And then he got plugged in,
and then somebody got a picture of it.
Yep.
Then they spun it, probably. It could be
Gotta
that
have
simple.
something.
Yeah, it could be that simple. Anyways, I don't know. Let's just talk about your trip, Roger. Roger's got a trip coming up. A 12-day trip. Let's
let me tell you about my trip. So it's our anniversary. It's like our 33rd anniversary. Okay, so we've been married a long time.
You're getting old.
Good job, man. That's good.
And I really have you guys to blame for this anniversary trip, or to thank for this anniversary trip, because it was when you guys started your podcast. That's when I got interested in buying DVC, and then I bought DVC, and now I'm like, I want to go to DVC. So I planned this anniversary trip, and so we're excited to go out there. We're going out there at the end of August, end of this month, and be there for 12 days. We're staying 6 days off property and then 6 days at the Beach Club Villas.
Nice.
So you guys have stayed off property before, right?
Right.
So how was that for you to do that? Did you guys have to obviously probably rent a car or whatever?
Yeah. So we almost always rent a car. We're going to mix a little bit of business in here with this trip. So we've got to have a car to drive around to a couple different places in Florida. So we'll have a car for that first week, and we'll just drive in. We'll just drive into the resorts and the different things we do at Disney.
Now, don't you, because you're DVC, don't you get free parking still? Or do you have to be staying at the resort?
I think you have to be staying at the resort, but I'm not sure.
What, Katie?
Nope,
what?
We found out when we were in California and we were doing stuff that you could park your car there, whether you were staying in the resort or not. It was a DVC benefit.
You'll have to check that out, Roger, and let us know.
I'll let you know.
Because I thought if you're DVC, if you flash your card,
you got free parking.
Your digital card.
Which we don't use anymore.
Well, the digital one. Did you get your digital DVC?
Yeah, I figured out how to get that thing downloaded, so I had to watch a few videos, but finally got it.
Last time we were there, I had, Katie was making fun of me because I wanted to have my own digital card.
He has technical challenges.
No, it was because she got one, but it didn't have my name on it. And I'm like, I want my own card. And so when we were up at Epcot, we sat up in the break room up there, and the lady came over and sat down and walked me through it, little Robbie through the steps so I could have my own card.
Got the baby his ID.
She brought you a glass of milk and helped you get
and
your
cookies.
cookies.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
and a
anyways.
balloon, and he walked out with his little pass, and he was
I
so
got my
proud.
own card, digital card. It's not a physical one, though. I would rather have a physical one, but anyways. Okay, so you're going to be going for 12 days. You're going to, is the first part of the trip going to be off property?
Yes.
Yeah, the first part will be off property, and I'd like you guys' advice, on things that you guys think would be good to do when you're there for 12 days.
Sure.
And we were able to, I don't know if this is a funny story or, I mean, it's real because I do own this house that we're going to stay at. I am renting that house, and we use it as a vacation rental. So it is my place, and I do pay the utilities and all that stuff. So I do qualify for the Florida Resident Annual Pass. And so I do have that. I've got to show all my proof of Florida residency when I get there, which I will do. And
how do you do that?
So we have this pass. It's not good on the weekends though.
Right.
So
Okay.
this is what I want you guys to give me some advice on things to do. I can tell you what we already have planned.
Okay, do that first.
Okay, so I mean, we're going to a couple of the different parks. It is our anniversary. I was trying my hardest to book Hoop-de-Doo Review, okay?
Okay.
It is so hard to book these things. And I learned about you got to do it 60 days in advance and blah, 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 all this stuff. It was booked every day, until we were like within the 60 days of being on property. Then I was able to book like at 64 days out. And that was the only way I could get into the Hoop-de-Doo Review. But I did get that booked, and I'm super excited about it.
Cool. We haven't done that in a while, obviously, because it was
We've
shut
done it.
down.
Yeah, we've done it several times, but we haven't done it recently.
Yeah, not since COVID.
Mm-hmm. First time we went
Debacle.
on that was very fun because Mr. Jensen here got a different colored straw or something.
Yes.
So he thought for sure he was going to get targeted.
Roger, this is the thing, okay? Our friend Steve, they're in DVC too.
Mm-hmm.
Kathleen roped them in.
You're welcome.
To DVC too. And he lets her know every time. But anyways, they've been to Disney World like a bunch of times. And so he's a practical joker. And I for sure, because he got me at the Whispering Canyon Cafe. I had to run a race with the little kids on the stick horse when they did that.
I have it on video.
I want to see that video.
He's like twirling a thing over his head and everything,
kid.
running kids over.
No, but so he got me on that. So I go, he's gonna get me again because he's just that way, right? So we're at the Hoop-de-Doo Review, right? And I'm like, how are they gonna know to pick me to get me up on stage? Like I thought for sure he set it up. So everybody else I had a different color straw than everybody else at the table. So I thought, that's it. I got a blue straw. Everybody else got a red straw.
So he was waiting
I'm
for
screwed.
it all the way. He was waiting.
was all in my head.
It was. We had a good time though.
But they had me going that whole trip. So
were you so stressed about going up on stage that you didn't even enjoy the meal?
No, I still enjoy it. Hey, if I would have got picked, I would have went up there and did my job.
He'd have put on the coconut bra and did the dance and done everything
Whatever
he
they
needed
told me to do. So.
Good sport.
He is a good sport. He'd have done it.
So you guys have never done that before? The Hoop-de-Doo?
No, we've never done it. We're like Disneyland people.
Right.
And so we've only been out to Disney World a handful of times. And
did you ever do the when they had the Aladdin show there at Disneyland? Did you ever do that? It was a dinner show.
I've never done that one. No.
It's not there anymore. But when I was married to Lenine, my sister-in-law, then she was one of the actresses in that show, and of course they picked me, and I had to go backstage. I had to get a little outfit on and go out on stage and do all this stuff.
Were you the genie?
No, I was
He was the monkey. Just kidding.
No, I wasn't the monkey. I had to put fake boobs on. And
oh gosh!
I bet you look
one of the
beautiful.
girls. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun, but they don't have that there anymore. But I thought that was kind of fun. It was there in Adventureland. It was kind of fun.
I think that's one thing we're going to do a lot more of on this trip, since we're going to be there so long. We'll be in the parks quite a bit. We don't need to do the rides all the time. We want to do a lot of the entertainment. So that's one thing we're looking forward to.
Yeah, do the Lion King show. Do the Bugs Life, because hopefully that will be back soon.
Well, we did that.
Bugs Life is there. Is Nemo back yet? I don't think so.
No. I would definitely do all the shows you can, though.
Yeah.
Even I don't know if they're all up to full, stage production right now, but they're still fun to do.
Yeah, and like over in Epcot, Rob likes to go over there and just listen to musicians because they have different local musicians and stuff that come in. He loves to just sit there and listen to music.
I sat and listened to
other
this
things to do.
Girl band last time we were there. They're sisters. They're three called Soul Sisters, and they're just at the Pavilion Theater there in front of the American Pavilion, and they just played like 80s rock. They were into, one of them was, the oldest one was 16, 14, 13. That's how old they were. And the oldest one played the bass, the second oldest played lead guitar, and the youngest one played the drums. And these guys were off shopping. I'm like, Aaliyah, you need to come check this out. These guys are your age.
It was ice cream time.
It was a lot of fun to watch them because, it takes a lot of guts to get up there on stage.
So you loved and you recognized all the music.
Yeah, they played some stuff from like the Bangles and, but they were into that stuff when it was kind of cool because they're younger kids,
Yeah,
but that was their thing. And they even wrote some of their own stuff and played it. So
I'll be watching for that then, watching for the live performers. I think they've got some kind of eat to the beat thing going on at Epcot.
Yeah.
There's always something.
Yeah, it's probably in the same theater, yeah.
It's across from the America area, right in there.
Yeah, check that out because that same trip, Kool and the Gang was there. A couple days later, I'm like, I should come back and see that. I didn't make it back, but they have some old groups that show up there too. So definitely check that out. Check out the list of artists that might be there. Another place I like to go down is the House of Blues. Yeah. When these guys are shopping, I'll go down there. There's this one guy down there, and I can't remember his name, but he's a guitarist, and he plays everything. He's just a crack up. He's a really super mellow guy, and it's just him, a drummer, and a bass player, and he's just up there. He's really good. I like watching guys play, and I enjoy the music, so I really get off on that stuff. So
that's at Disney Springs, huh?
Yeah, Disney Springs House of Blues.
Yeah,
and it's an outside
venue.
Stage. You don't have to go into the restaurant or nothing to see that. You can watch it from out in the walkway if you want. You don't have to go into the area.
That's a great idea. So over at Disney Springs, they've got that Cirque du Soleil thing. Have you heard anything about that, or is that any good?
We did the Drawn to Life last time we were there.
Yeah.
It was a very nice performance. We were supposed to be in like the second section up on the right-hand side. And we came in at the last possible minute because we were catching things late, and we get in just after it just starts. We had to wait at the curtain until they, would let us in. And then they marched us down to the front freaking row and sat us down. And I was like, this is not the seat I paid for, but okay. So we wound up with a front row seat, and the performers were right there. And it was a good show.
You guys really liked the juggler, didn't you?
They would. Well, let's just say those guys are fit.
So we did do that last time, and that was fun to do too.
So worth it? Worth the cost?
What does it cost you, Katie, to do that? I
don't even remember what it was.
I think the tickets were like $80 or $90 or something.
Yeah. For the two of you, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, you got to do them once, and they change. The shows will change periodically, and we'd never done one yet. And my friends had, and I said, you know what, let's do it. They've got the new Drawn to Life. It's a Disney collaboration with it now. I want to go see it. And you got to follow along, and it's really cool how they tie it together. And you got to watch because it's all around you. So you got to really pay attention.
They got these girls on unicycles, man. It's incredible. It really is.
They've got some nice performers in there.
It's unreal.
Yeah,
all in sync, man. It's just, it's worth checking out, Roger.
Yeah, it's a good show. If you can ever catch another after-hour party, those are always good.
Can we talk about the after-hour party?
Yeah.
The Midnight Moonlight Madness thing?
Yeah. Did you get into one?
No, it was the worst day of my life.
Oh.
Because
where was it at?
It was supposed to be Animal Kingdom on August 31st. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had in my calendar it was supposed to be this day, but I didn't realize what a big deal it was. So I remembered like 11 o'clock my time, which was maybe 3 or 4 or 5 hours after they actually opened it up for people who were staying on property. And we were going to we'll be staying at Beach Club on that day. And they said, okay, today's all done. It's all full. Come back in 3 weeks on July 13th and you'll have a second chance to do it. So on July 13th, I was up, I was there ready 5-10 minutes before I logged on, and they said, okay, just hold on, just stay on this website. It's going to be good. You're going to be able to get in. And so you're in that wait queue,
Yep.
And I got in on like number 4,000 or something once it finally shows up. And I thought, there's no way I'm getting in. And it got down to about 3,000 or 2,500, and it said, oops, sorry, everything's sold out.
Oh, really? So
I did not get in.
Bummer.
Well, we did Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's not one of the better ones. I mean, obviously, because there's not a lot there.
It's too spread out.
Spread out.
It's too spread out.
Really, the best one we've had is the Magic Kingdom one, which is I guess we're not really doing very much.
They haven't brought them back yet.
The Animal Kingdom one was hard because the food, where they gave you the free food and stuff, it was all the way in Dinosaur USA.
Oh yeah,
and it was real spread out, and you couldn't go to. They had other food places open, but if you went up, they charge you. So if you thought you were going to get it for free, and then you didn't. So,
well, I'm glad I didn't get it now.
It is spread out quite a bit. We had a hard time with it.
Think about it. You got Dinosaur, you got Everest, and you got Avatar, which are great rides. They didn't have any shows going. So, did they have the safari that time?
They had a night safari.
We did the nighttime safari, which it was an adventure, Yeah. But I wouldn't say it was one of the better ones. And then last time we did Epcot. Same thing. It's so big.
Yeah.
And
the best part of that
was Ratatouille.
Really, we got on Ratatouille, which we hadn't been able to get on. So we got on Ratatouille because of that. And then you could not get a popcorn bucket to save your life unless you waited in line for an hour and a half to get your free popcorn.
You only have 3 hours, right?
And I was like, yep, forget that.
So I'm going to go to an after hours party and wait for a popcorn bucket half the time? I mean,
no,
it's always kind of goofy.
We did the Frozen ride and we did the Ratatouille and cruised around and did a couple other little things. And then basically we found out there were villains everywhere.
Oh, that was cool.
And my daughter's like, oh my God, there's villains. So then it became a let's find the villains. And she wanted to go all around the whole thing. And they were hidden all over Epcot to go find all the villains.
That's kind of fun.
And they were unusual villains.
That's the cool thing about the after hours parties too, is they always have unusual characters out there that aren't usually out on normal park days.
Right.
So that's something to look forward to when you do it. So if you do anything, you can get that because they do that almost every time.
Yeah.
No matter where you're at. So
and they're
usually they even did Animal Kingdom too.
Right. And they're usually up close and personal. They'll be dancing with the kids and be out with you. So it's not just like you're waiting in line for an hour to see them. They're like right there and you can take pictures with them. And
now the only bummer thing about the Epcot one, this last one we went to,
they didn't have any shirts.
They didn't have any DVC Midnight Moonlight Magic shirts.
Really?
Nope. They ran out.
Well, they never got them, I don't think.
And then they sold
they didn't run out of anything.
Then they sold some 50th garb instead.
We thought we were going to get something. We ended up buying. What they offered was it was a DVC sweatshirt, but you could buy. I could get that at the Polynesian Resort. I didn't have. It wasn't special to that event.
Yeah,
which was a bummer because you kind of look forward to that stuff
because it's the only place you can get it.
Yeah. Nobody else is going to get it because you're DVC. You get that stuff, but they didn't have anything like that. And I don't know if it was because of the whole,
merchandising issues they're having with the COVID
they can't get
stuff.
Things, I don't know.
Supply chain.
Yeah.
Or if it was just Chapek being a cheap
boy. Well, it took them, the first almost a year into the 50th before they were getting their 50th merchandise.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
They were so behind on it.
So it'll be interesting to go when we go this next time. It'll still be the 50th to see if they have any 50th stuff because, to be honest with it, it's been kind of weak as far as the 50th celebration. In our opinion. So
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Maybe from you guys and maybe from some other people that it's just not all put together. And I'm sure a lot of it is COVID is to blame, just because
they don't have the
can't
staff.
get stuff and
Yeah, they don't have performers.
Yeah, it was really a bad time, bad timing. I mean, they had no control over that, so that probably had a big
impact on it, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay, we went out to pizza the other night, and they didn't have plates. They didn't have enough staff to even wash plates. So
really, really, wow, that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway,
nobody wants to work. What's going on?
We'll cut them some slack.
Okay, so all right, so let's see.
Okay, so I have this kind of harebrained idea. I don't know if it's harebrained or not, but I have this idea. You guys tell me if it's a good idea or not. Okay. The second day that we're there, because like I said, the first day we're going to adjust to the time zone difference, and we got to do a little work, and so we're going to get our passes all squared away. Then the second day we're there, what I want to do is hit all 4 parks in one day.
Don't do it.
That's kind of a challenge, though. I've heard that other guys do that. It's a challenge, Roger.
Okay,
it's a good challenge.
So what you'll end up doing is riding like 1 or 2 of the pick rides. You'll pick 1 or 2 rides in each, and then you get on a bus and move it to the next one, and then ride a ride or 2. You just keep running. You'll be doing a lot of driving and shuttling around to get 2 rides in each park.
But see, I want to make it. I have to take Disney transportation in between. So if I go from Animal Kingdom, take a bus to Hollywood Studios, take the Skyliner to Epcot,
right?
Then take the monorail.
It's an adventure.
Kingdom.
Okay, so here's the problem with that. Okay, you get into the first park because you had to reserve it. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't go to park number 2 until after 2 o'clock.
Until 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah, they don't do the park
hopper. Now you've got to complete 3 other parks after 2.
That's the problem with what's going on right now. They have this reservation system which sucks because you can't use your park hopper tickets like you used to, where you could go. I mean, there was one time I'm like, hey man, there's a fast pass for Rock and Roller Coaster. Let's go. We were in Magic Kingdom. We got on a bus, went to Hollywood Studios, rode Rock and Roller Coaster. You know what I mean? Just for that one ride. But now you can't go to another park until after 2 o'clock. So I mean, check into that to see if it's even a doable thing. But I mean, lots of people have tried doing the 4
parks one day
to see what they can get done in a day. You know, it's kind of a challenge.
It is
a challenge. And then you're using the Disney transportation system, which would be kind of cool to see how you could work that into it. I think it's a good idea if you can swing it with the parks.
So Katie, I got Teresa all excited about it. Now she's excited to do it. So I think I've got to follow through.
Just be prepared.
You're just gonna have to.
Next time I'm on Disney, when I call Disney for information, because I got to do some scheduling on our trip. When I have them on the phone, I may pick their brains a little bit on that, to how many parks you can do in a day right now. Will they allow you to park 3 and 4, or is there any holdback on that where you can only do 2?
Is your pass a park hopper pass?
Yeah, the annual pass.
Is
okay, so I think that if it's after 2 o'clock, you can park hop. So
I think so too.
It's more of a challenge, Roger.
Yeah.
Because now you got to go to the first park, you'll spend a little more time possibly. And then at 2 o'clock, you got to be on the move, man.
Yeah.
You got to be on the move at 1.
Yeah, to get to the next park.
Yeah, you're going to have at least a half hour between each park. At least.
It's a challenge. I'd do it.
That's if you're not waiting.
Do it.
Somewhere.
Just do it.
It would be a challenge.
Because with this reservation system, it's a whole nother.
Yeah. And then you have to go find the shirt that says 4 parks one day.
I might have to make one.
Yeah.
They have them out there. I've seen them. It's like the challenge, like running a marathon. I did 4 parks in one day.
Hey, by the way, thanks for the goofy pins.
Oh,
you're welcome. I put them on my lanyard.
Good. You deserve it. So if I did this, we were thinking we should make it like a challenge, and we have to do certain things at every park. Like we have to eat ice cream. Teresa's idea was eat ice cream at each park.
There you go.
What other ideas would you have about that?
I've heard people do churros. You gotta have a churro.
There's a particular snack for each park, though. There are some things that you can only get at certain parks. So it's fun to kind of look it up to what can I get in Magic Kingdom that is distinctly Magic Kingdom? What is in Hollywood Studios? I mean, we found the gluten-free churros at Animal Kingdom. There's other different things and spring rolls and what's at each park, and then find that snack and go try it.
Right. Yeah, look into that. See what's specific to a park maybe and do it that way. But I mean, yeah, that'd be good. That's a good idea. Certain thing in each park.
The other thought we had was maybe to try one ride at each park that we've never done before. One of the attractions.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good one too. But what are you missing out of every park?
Well, Animal Kingdom would be easy because that's where we're starting.
Is there something you haven't done there?
Oh, actually, that's the one we've been to most recently. So I think we've done everything there.
Hold on, Rod.
Well, we haven't gone out to that Rafiki place.
Oh, yeah. Try that. Hey, last time we were there, they were operating on a zebra.
A zebra. It was really cool.
So we'll probably do that. Epcot, there's a ton of stuff we haven't done. Hollywood Studios, we'll find something. I don't know.
Go eat at Mama Melrosa's. It's kind of a hidden Italian restaurant that you kind of walk back behind stuff, and it's hidden back there. There's all kinds of stars, pictures, and stuff on the walls. They have really good food.
Is that by Muppets?
Yes.
By the Muppet Vision?
Yes.
Yeah, we went there one time. It was super good.
It was really good. Good environment. I like it. I like going there.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure about Hollywood Studios. Epcot, there's a bunch, and
you've done Toy Story. And you've done the new roller coasters over there. You've done all the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, maybe the Army Men thing. Maybe that's what we'll have to do.
March with the Army Men. That's kind of fun. If you can find them out. They're not always out.
Anyway, so that was another idea we had. So I was just thinking maybe you guys might have another. But you talked about the specific foods or special foods in every land. Look that up and find some snacks at each place that are unique to that place.
You definitely have to have a goal or a purpose in each park, a challenge that you had to meet in each park. Otherwise, you could get lost in the crowd, get sidetracked so easily if you didn't have a task oriented in front of you.
Yes, we're going to have tasks. We'll have it all mapped out.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably try that at some point, but we've gotten to a different stage where when we started this, it was run, and go do everything, hit it all, and hit it hard. And we've gotten to a different point now where we kind of don't run. We go do what we want to do what we can do. We do a lot of people watching, a lot of shows. If we want to go back at noon and take a nap or swim in the pool, I let the kids do that, and then I come back.
Check your phone.
We just come back to the parks later if we have to. We just take it at a different pace, and we enjoy it at a different pace than we used to.
Yeah, that sounds like, that's kind of what we're talking about doing. That's why we're trying to do this challenge and this 4 parks in a day on the first day we go to a park.
That
so we have a little energy still.
That sounds fun, I think.
Yeah. We do our first day. We fly all night, arrive at 6 a.m, drop our bags at the hotel, and hit the park at the crack of dawn.
That's impressive. That's impressive. I don't know if I could do that.
They're like 4 or 5 when they text us and say your room's ready. Then we're like, okay. And we leave and go back to the room and unpack and then go have dinner.
Yeah. Wow, you guys are hardcore. But we're talking about doing this a little more relaxed. It'll be nice having that resort location where Epcot and Hollywood Studios are kind of close. Yeah. You can come back in the middle of the day, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, when you're at the beach club, you'll be able to just kind of pop back and forth whenever and use the internal transits. And I like it, being able to go back if you want to have a nap or get lunch, or, you can take a break and come back again.
I love naps.
Yeah, it just refresh and go back, and it's nice. I like having that option.
You got 12 days. You got plenty of time to do stuff. Yeah. Have you guys been to the water park at all?
Oh,
no.
Dude, you gotta
go to a water park. Okay, I don't know which water park's open right now.
I don't know. Yeah, I could find out.
We went to Typhoon Lagoon.
I think Typhoon Lagoon is open. Blizzard Beach is closed.
Okay.
Yeah, go. You
gotta go and do a water slide. Okay, if Blizzard Beach is up, you gotta do.
Oh my
Summit
gosh.
Plummet.
Woo.
Okay.
You'll get up there, dude.
I'll do whatever you say, Rob.
You'll be doing, oh crap, this is really high up here.
It is really high up there.
But if you ever do go to Blizzard Beach, you got to try that Summit Plummet.
Okay.
For sure. You gotta do it. It's a straight drop, dude. It's 10 stories up and it's straight down.
They have a high one on the other one too. It's just not open where you can see everything.
It's not as high.
Yeah.
So they're fun to do. I mean, they got some.
We love the water parks.
Some fun slides. So you got to do that.
Yeah, we usually always spend one day, even if it's wintertime, at a water park.
I'm adding that to my chart here. Is my annual pass going to get me into the water park?
Only if you did the water parks and more type pass. I mean, mine doesn't, and I have the sorcerer pass. We have to pay.
You get a DVC discount though.
You get a discount, so it's cheaper for you, but you do pay for the day. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
And you pick what day you want to go and all that stuff. I kind of feel it
so
out.
They have a wave pool at, which one is it? Is it Blizzard Beach is the wave pool?
No, it's the other one.
Okay. Typhoon Lagoon has a wave pool. You can go out there and try the body surf on it.
It's a pretty cool wave pool.
It's hard, man.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you should try it.
All right.
Get out there and try to body surf on it.
It's hard.
I had a hard time.
It's hard
catching the wave, but
hey, Rob, I think you're one of the people who taught me how to body surf when I was a kid. So,
well, remember,
if you can't do it
at the beach. Well, it's not a true wave.
It's hard because it's a different kind of wave.
Yeah, but the cool thing I found out last time we were there was they actually rent that place out after hours to surfers.
Oh, really?
They rent it out for they can rent it for 2 hours or so many surfs, runs. And they do videos and stuff in there and have surfing competitions in that park. I never knew that. I was walking out of it and I was talking to a couple cast members because I saw a bunch of surfers going in there with their boards and I'm like, what's going on here? And they're like, yeah, they rent it out after hours to surfers and they go in there and surf.
Oh, that's interesting.
That'd be kind of fun to go in there and watch.
Yeah. And they have an after hours party at the water parks too, where it's a limited number of people. And that would be good in summertime.
But we never did that.
That is happening while we're there. So maybe I need to look into that.
Yeah.
Because that would limit the number of people that are in there and make it where you could get on the slides faster. And in August, it's going to be hotter than heck anyway. So you might as well get wet.
That's true. Yeah. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about it because we always go. There's hardly anybody there because we go.
It's during February. So everyone's going, oh, it's cold. And we're like, woohoo.
Yeah. You're already wet. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We don't care.
All right. Well, so check that out. What else you got going?
Well, I was able to, the other thing that was so frustrating was these dinner reservations, the dining reservations for the really popular places. Again, 60-day mark. I tried to get in, couldn't get in. I finally was able to get one at California Grill on our anniversary.
Oh, nice.
I heard that's a nicer place. Is that true?
That's good.
What time did you get it at?
It's dinner. 5 o'clock.
Okay. Well, a couple tricks we found along the line. Keep checking because people will change their mind. They'll book something and change their mind. Look for an early dinner, late lunch, or a late dinner outside of the normal dinner hours. Those get booked the fastest, the common hours.
Right,
and if we do a late lunch instead, sometimes we could get into places we can't get in for dinner. And also, the last 2 times we were able to walk up to a restaurant and ask them if they had any availability and they took us. We wound up with 4 sit downs just by walking up and asking.
Right. But we also try to do it on those off, a little earlier.
We always try to don't walk in at the happy hour. We walk in before or after.
We did get into Ohana's last time. We didn't get in the first time before that, but last time we got into Ohana's. Have you guys eaten at Ohana's before?
No, but I do have a breakfast reservation there. It was later in the morning, like 10 o'clock or something, 9 o'clock. But I do have a reservation for them.
Are you a Stitch fan, Roger?
I like Stitch. I'm not a huge Stitch fan.
I don't know if he'll be there if they brought him back yet or not, but Stitch used to be in there.
He used to be at the breakfast.
Yeah.
There. Stitch and what's the girl's name?
Lilo
and Stitch.
They usually come visit you at
and
the table,
Pluto is there too.
But yeah, Stitch is sometimes they're annoying as always.
He's pretty crude. Yep. He reached over and goosed his handler last time we were there and was picking boogies and doing all kinds of crazy stuff while you're trying to eat.
So that breakfast is usually pretty good. I mean, it's
like the wilderness.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Wilderness Lodge breakfast, really.
If you've ever been there for breakfast, it's a platter.
No.
You'll get a serving platter with waffles and bacon and eggs and biscuits and gravy, and everything's in a big pan.
They might have like French toast or the
family style
Tonga toast or something.
They might, yeah. It's served family style, so everybody serves themselves, and they'll keep refilling it.
The Tonga toast is pretty good. I had that last time.
It's very sweet. Don't put syrup on it.
It's really. Have you ever had that?
Never.
It's a bit sweet. It's cinnamon and sugar over really thick toast that has banana in the middle.
Sounds amazing.
It's good, but you don't pour syrup all over the top of it. It's sweet enough all by itself.
Yeah.
I do like sweet stuff though.
You can dip it or you can do what you want, but taste it first.
What was the other thing I had?
Oh gosh, we had several things.
I tried this isn't a breakfast item, but if you ever have lunch at the Polynesian or something, it was the coconut meatballs.
You had the coconut meatballs.
I hate coconut. I mean, but it was actually really good. I enjoyed it. I'm going to try it. What the heck? It's something I haven't tried yet. And I actually liked it. It was really good.
Yeah,
filling too.
That's not at Ohana's. Kona's right there.
No, that's
next
downstairs.
to it is really good too. There's a restaurant next to Ohana's called Kona's. And it has all kinds of good food in there too.
Yeah, I've had steak there.
Sushi, steak, a little whole variety of stuff.
It was giant. Man.
It was a big steak.
Okay, maybe I can ask you this. At each park, what's one restaurant that you'd recommend? And then maybe one or two that are just on the property. Another resort.
Let's start with Magic Kingdom. So
Liberty Tree.
Have you eaten at Liberty Tree?
No, I'm writing it down.
Go. It's kind of a Thanksgiving style meal. It's very, if you like that.
It's nice to get out of the heat and sit down.
Yes.
Family style.
They'll announce you too. Go hot in, family.
Table for two.
Yes.
And then they'll sit you in a room like the George Washington room or they have different rooms there.
Yeah, they do have a cross-dressed steward now, but
Yeah, last time we were there, Kathleen's like, I think that was a guy.
I'm like, that is not a Michael.
I'm like, where? And she's like, over there. I'm like, oh, I'll see when they come back. I'm like, yep, that was a guy. So, but that's a good place to eat.
That's good food.
Okay, that's on my list now.
Yeah, try that one.
That was fast. That popped up real quick.
I don't know. We had what was the one we did on Main Street? Everybody always dogs it. Tony's. Is it
Tony's? Wasn't bad at all.
No, it was okay.
Tony's was good. It's an little Italian restaurant.
Yeah, it's on Main Street. It's down toward the end when you first come in. I think, right? I don't know. It's on the
right hand side.
I liked it. It's an Italian restaurant. We were right outside. It was a little hot out there on the outside part of it. But the parades go right by there, so you can watch a parade while you eat if you want. But it was bad. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad at all.
I had some spaghetti.
He might like this. Have you been to the Skipper's Canteen?
Yes, we did do that one.
You do that one. Okay, that one's fun.
Trying to think what else.
Magic, that's hard because you always wind up going over to the one where the guy's singing and getting a hamburger. The Galaxy place.
Yeah. It's just a hamburger place.
It's just a burger place, so he always winds up in there.
Scream.
Yeah, it's not a fancy place.
Sounds of Liberty Tree and Tony's for sure.
Yeah, Liberty Tree is really good. Definitely got to go there.
Okay, so then how about in Hollywood Studios? You said Mama Melrose's.
Mama Melrose's is one of my favorites. That's
another Italian place.
But you get really good food.
It was good. What's another place in
Hollywood?
There? I heard the Brown Derby's good. I was visiting with Karen Summerhays Ellsworth, and they stayed at the over there at the boardwalk. They really like the boardwalk. We haven't stayed there yet, so Dale said it was really nice.
Yeah.
But they liked the Brown Derby at Hollywood Studios. It's supposed to be
I've heard good things about that one also.
Yeah. So that's probably a good one to try out.
Okay, we'll do one of those too.
The other place that we always go is is it the 50s Diner or what's it called?
Oh,
Sci-Fi Diner?
No, we've done
that's in
that.
Hollywood, right?
Yeah,
yeah, that one's fun. They have the sci-fi, and then they have another one. Oh gosh,
can't remember what it's called now. You go, it's like eating at grandma's kitchen, man. It's like if you put your elbows on the table, they'll swat you.
It's pretty funny.
Or they'll make you sweep the floor or something,
Yep.
They had Kurt sweeping the floor because he had his elbows on the table.
And he wouldn't take them off.
So it's a fun one to go to. It's one of those ornery, the waitresses and waiters are all kind of ornery to you.
Yes.
So I can't remember the 50s Diner or something like that.
I think it is.
I can't remember what it's called, but that's a good one.
Good food.
Write that one down. That one's a real good one.
And that's at Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
Yep, that's at the studio.
Yep.
Okay. Man, you got me a lot of choices. A lot of I need to eat a lot while I'm there, it looks like.
Well, you know what? Pace yourself.
Let's see what's other ones. So then we got Hollywood, we got Magic.
Yeah.
How about
Epcot?
Epcot, I like Tepanito.
Yeah, Tepanito's is good. That's where they kind of cook it.
They cook it in front of you. Japanese
place. Yeah. That's real. That's a fun one.
Good, and it's entertaining.
And you know what? You can get into that. She got into that.
I've gotten walk-ins a couple times.
Yeah, last time she went, I was doing something. I'm like, just do it. I'm in the middle of watching a show or something. So her and Aaliyah went and ate there.
Yeah, we just walked right up. And they said, "Can you wait 15 minutes?" And I was like, "Sure."
Yeah.
And got right in there. I was like, "You betcha."
Okay, you're giving me some hope that I didn't get some of these dining reservations.
Yes.
Prime time. 50s prime time.
50s prime time cafe. That's the one in Hollywood Studios. That's a fun one. You'll probably enjoy that. They got meatloaf and different stuff there.
And they got the Hollywood and Vine, and they got the Hollywood Brown Derby. They're two different really nice restaurants that are in Hollywood.
What was the other one in Epcot? We went to the what's it called? Garden Grill. We went there for lunch or dinner.
We did lunch.
It's the one Living with the Land.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant up on the top level and it turns as you eat.
Yeah. So
you might want to take some Dramamine while you're eating.
It's not turning fast.
I'm just kidding. But it's turning while you're eating. So it had good food too.
They have a couple of them. They have that one that turns slowly.
It's a character thing too.
Character breakfast or dinner or whatever you're in there for. And then they have another one that looks like you're almost like an aquarium. You're eating and there's glass and stuff in there. So you can see this thing swimming by.
Well, yeah.
And that one's kind of cool
that
too.
Big aquarium. They have a big old, glass wall.
I've heard about this space restaurant.
Yeah, we haven't been there
yet. Haven't been there yet. It's expensive and hard to get into. It's pretty dang cool.
You might want to try that.
Space 220.
Yeah.
So I tried with the dining reservation. There was one day I woke up at 3:45 a.m. I set my alarm.
Sounds like
because I thought I could get these reservations and nothing. I could never get it. I just don't know. My clicker finger must not be fast enough or something.
Now, there's also been times when I couldn't find anything and I actually called Disney, got them on the phone and said, "Look, I'm trying to make reservations and I'm trying to get this, this, and this. Can you scan and see what there is?" And they'll take days and just search. And they have found me things when it wasn't on the computer. It looks totally full and they'll punch me right in. Nope, no, I can get you in at this time. Bloop, and put me right in. The other thing you can do is when you get to the hotel, last time we went, I walked up and talked to the concierge at the hotel when we were checking in. I said, "Look, I really want to eat at this place and I can't get in." And he goes, "Let me see what I can do for you on that."
That's a great tip.
And he got me in. He goes, "How about noon on this day?" Sounds great.
You got something in your kitty right here. It's your anniversary.
Yes. Use that.
Use it because that's a gimme right there, man.
Milk it. Yeah. You put it on your reservations.
It's my anniversary. I gotta get in.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be in toast if I don't get into this restaurant.
If I don't get
My marriage depends on this meal.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I don't get this reservation, 30, how many years is it?
33 years.
33.
Down
In
the
the
tubes,
toilet.
man. Down the tubes. So, hey, we got into Ohana's for dinner last time.
Window
Kathleen
view.
Kathleen got us right in the window. It was for my birthday. Is that what you told them?
Mm.
Okay. For the fireworks, right? But we got in there a little early. So I'm like, we have to eat slow.
And usually they're
and
slow.
usually they're okay with that.
Yeah.
Man, they were like push. We couldn't even finish the
salad. They already had the next
They
thing in
had
front of
the
us.
next thing, and they were like getting us out of there. I'm like, wait a minute, slow down. We're trying to watch.
What about the fireworks?
Yeah, I'm like, chill.
So I'm like, eventually I said, screw it. We're not going to get to see the fireworks. So
Yeah, we gave up and went out and watched it off the pier.
but
instead.
that's something that you could try to do too, is get in there.
Oh,
But
you could do a dessert firework and dessert show at
Yeah.
Magic.
oh yeah.
And they also have them, I think Hollywood, one of the other ones has a dessert show too, but Magic has one where you can get up on the corner, kind of where you're going to go to Tony's. There's a deck, kind of a patio up top and some other areas. It's all reserved. Nobody's in front of you. And you sit down, they give you desserts and stuff, and you watch the fireworks. It's a just private show.
Again,
Oh, you don't have
wedding
to fight over it.
anniversary. Wedding anniversary. I mean, you can get in. I mean, because we want to do that too. We want to
haven't
try
done it
one of
yet.
those dessert shows.
We want to do a fireworks show tonight, sometime too. Where you go out on a
Okay,
boat.
I'm gonna just keep saying, even though it like before my anniversary, on the anniversary, and after, I'm just gonna use it all the time. Hey,
Oh,
Yeah,
it's my anniversary.
go to the top of the Contemporary
that's where he's going.
and do that. Do
California
the
Grill.
villains party at the very top.
Oh, at the DVC
The
lounge
DVC
place?
lounge at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I heard I can't get in there because I don't have direct points.
Really?
Really?
I think that used to be a rule. You could get in, but now you can't because my card is. I've got like the
that's
poverty
bogus,
card or
man.
something.
I would try anyway.
Hey, did you tell
Because it
him?
depends on who's watching that day.
Just tell them it's my anniversary.
So it's your anniversary
it's your
and I'm
anniversary,
DVC.
and I am
And I'm,
DVC.
I had planned on this. Boom.
Hey, there was a couple that did that. They got up there and got in there and saw the fireworks and got a $200 and something bill
$220 bill if they weren't DVC.
because they weren't DVC.
They had kind of
Can you
snuck their way
imagine that?
through.
Like, thanks, Disney. Thanks for the magic.
They were like, oh my gosh.
Can you make this magically disappear now?
Yeah.
Okay, so where are we
those
at? So we
Those
gave
are some good tips. We got lots of tips on food. Did you give me a Disney Springs or another restaurant on one of the other resorts that you'd like?
Disney Springs. If you want a really good burger,
Deluxe Burger.
Deluxe Burger is
They
really
got
good. Really good burger and fries.
What is that place that Stephen Carroll went to?
Um,
Said it's awesome. I can't. I heard the boat.
they did the
boathouse is
it's
supposed
the
to be
new
good.
chicken.
Yeah, the
chicken recipe.
home run, home
Homecoming.
homecoming. He said it's out of this world. Disney Springs.
Yeah, there's quite a few little restaurants down there.
So you know what we did? We went to. You ever been to Raglan Rose?
No.
It's an Irish pub kind of restaurant, and they do that Irish, like
Dance in front
river
of you.
dance kind of stuff in there, and they play Irish music. It's pretty popping. I mean,
It's loud.
It's loud, but it's an experience.
Outside is
And
more
they have
pleasant.
outside too. They
Yeah.
got entertainment all over that place.
Yeah, you can go to all kinds of things. Splitsville is fun to do. You can go bowling, and they bring you dinner and everything at the table while you're bowling and
And they
desserts.
give you a
That's
ton
fun.
of food, man.
And they have DVC nights every Wednesday, so you get a discounted rate to go bowling and get food.
And you get DVC
Wednesday.
socks.
It's on Wednesdays, and they give you 2 hours to eat and bowl for a set rate. And we always do it. My daughter loves it.
Yeah,
it's
it's a lot
it's a
of fun.
Wednesday night.
That's a
activity.
good tip.
Yeah, it's just to do something other than Disney. We like to do other things. We run over to Universal usually sometimes one day. Sorry, Disney, but we go run over and do a Universal day because they like
Have
Harry
you guys
Potter.
have
and
you guys
that
been
kind of
over
stuff.
there?
Yeah, we've been over there. It's been a few years since I've been over there, like maybe 5 years.
Did you try that Hagrid's motorcycle adventure?
I don't think that was in when we went.
Okay.
That one's fun.
If this isn't Disney, but if you decide to go there, okay, That is an awesome ride.
It's
awesome,
forward
man.
and backwards, and you're on a motorcycle.
You're on a motorcycle. Unfortunately, one of you has to ride in the sidecar, and it's probably going to be you, Roger, because you're the tall one.
I don't know if I'll fit.
But if you can get on the motorcycle, do that. But it's a cool ride, man. It really is. It's an awesome ride. And then they got the new Velocicoaster.
Oh, dude.
For oh my God.
That's a good coaster.
Did you ever go on the Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts and the other one?
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay, we went on it wasn't Escape from Gringotts, but it was
the other
one that's in the
with
castle.
The spiders. Yeah.
We got sick on that one. Okay. And we're walking down the pathway. Yeah. You kind of got sick too.
I still did Hulk and Velocicoaster.
Okay.
Nothing stops.
We're walking down the pathway. All of a sudden, there's the new Velocicoaster, and Aaliyah's like, "We're going on." And I'm like, "Oh God, I'm not gonna make it." Because I was not doing good, man. But I couldn't get out. I gotta go.
Hurl away, buddy.
Like, I'm not gonna make it on this ride. I'm gonna ralph all over the place.
Sit next to her.
I had to sit down for an hour. I think after that, these guys are walking around in shops. I'm like, guys, gotta sit here, man. I'm not. I think I'm done for the night. I mean,
that coaster does not stop.
I mean, it wasn't.
Awesome.
I don't think it was really that coaster as much as it was that Harry Potter ride.
Yeah, it just added to it. Yeah,
because it is that thing is ridiculous, man. That Velocicoaster. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, those are two cool rides there that probably weren't there when you went, but are awesome.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Well, yeah, we may go over there. We hadn't thought about that, but we might.
If you do, check into, if you've never seen the Blue Man Group.
If they're there.
If they're there performing at Universal, that's a great show. You get the front row seats. They're not expensive, and they'll put you in a drape, and they play drums and make a mess. And sit front row center. She'll be covered with stuff.
Now, you guys have given me a lot of good things to think about, a lot of good advice, good tips. So I'm getting more excited about it. We got 2 weeks and a couple of days before we leave. So
now Animal Kingdom, I'm not sure about the food at Animal Kingdom.
It's
have you guys eaten at any restaurants at Animal Kingdom before?
Yak and Yeti, I think we ate at.
How was that? How was
it? It was okay. I don't remember it being incredible or like super special. It was good.
We've done the flaming barbecue several times. We've done.
I mean, I know
the Yak and Yeti ones. We've done
Tiffin's.
Tiffin's is fancier,
but it's seafood. It's got weird food in there. It just doesn't look good to me.
The sit down one that used to be a character that was over there by the Lion King show. That one used to be. That's a good sit down, served buffet style.
Oh yeah. Because it's got African kind of. We usually did the breakfast there. I can't remember what it was called.
Done lunch in there too. They had ham and roast beef and other things too.
It wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't been there in a while. I can't remember what that one's called though. It's been a while.
I like to eat it at Boma's. If I'm going that direction, I'll leave the park and go to Boma's at the Animal Kingdom. That's good food.
Have you guys done Bowman's before?
No.
Okay, dude.
That's good food. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, don't matter. That's good food.
It's buffet style. It's a killer meal. I mean, that lodge is just gorgeous, man.
You got to see the lodge anyway.
So I'd say that's a must do on that one.
Yeah, we typically, if we're going to Animal Kingdom, I'll either have breakfast there or I'll turn around and have dinner there. Because I'm already out that direction, and that's such a better restaurant than anything they have in the park.
Yeah,
I'll go over there and eat.
So that would be a good one for you guys to.
That sounds good. That sounds nice.
It's really good and great service.
Oops.
And it's nice to walk around. You can see the animals. Walk out and look at the safari. You can see the animals out on the plateau, and it's nice on the savannah.
Yeah, last time we were there, we saw a lion eating a zebra.
That's not true.
Oh.
You're gonna lie like that on
It was real. That guy said there was a zebra. Oh my God.
Probably the zebra was just sleeping.
Yeah, it was just sleeping.
Yeah, well, that's coming from a Jungle Cruise skipper, of course.
We saw the sleeping zebra at the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
We did.
So
getting surgery.
So what else you got going? Anything else?
Those are kind of the highlights, and you guys have given me a few good things to add on and some good restaurants, and so I'll try to make some reservations, but I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to use that anniversary thing all the time.
There you go. And the beaches, there's a restaurant at the beach club that's a nice breakfast. It's a buffet breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah,
and it's very good. We've had breakfast there. At night, it's kind of seafood where you get crab and lobster and all kinds of other stuff. But
it's a character breakfast, but it is good breakfast.
Mickey, Minnie, Donald.
And then you got the Grand Floridian. They got that.
They have good food there.
They got a nice restaurant there too. They have a breakfast there, and their walk up looks really good too. If you just want to go walk up and have breakfast there, it's different than other places.
Yeah, we like to resort hop in our free time. We'll just hop from one to the other and just see what they have so that we know if we want to stay there. So we just kind of wander, and it's a short, not even a 10-minute walk from Magic Kingdom to the Floridian, and then another 10 minutes, if that, to the Polynesian. So you can loop that pretty easily in a nice walkway that you can walk out there. It's a nice little walk anyway. They have a really cool bridge that lifts.
Have you stayed at Beach Club?
I haven't gotten in at Beach Club. I haven't stayed at Boardwalk. I try here and there to get into them, but I haven't been able to because it's in that 7-month window and I have to hit it. And we just haven't hit it right. And a lot of times I wind up staying at the Saratoga if I'm at the last minute having to switch rooms because they have rooms available. They're good size rooms, and the location when you bring kids and stuff, you're going to go back and forth. Location is nice. I can take a boat and run somewhere, or I can get on a bus and go somewhere. So Saratoga has a lot of availability and conveniences.
It's huge.
It's huge. And it's right next to Disney Springs. So if you get the preferred side, you're facing the water and facing the springs.
I see.
And it's really a beautiful view, and you can walk right into the springs and go get food and entertainment.
We stayed in a 2-bedroom there. That was awesome.
It was awesome.
That was a beautiful spot.
Yeah.
We weren't in the
Well, I'll let you guys know how Beach Club is. I heard the pool and little water park there is cool.
It's the only sand bottom pool they have.
Well, so they have the lazy river there too.
Yep, they have a lazy river and they have a sand bottom, and there's like a pirate ship slide that shoots actually across the walkway. The kids have to go out of the pool, out to the ship,
go on
and
it,
go down the slide.
Even though little kids go on it, you'll have to go on it. Tell them to get out of the way.
Shove them out of the way.
Get out of my way! I'm coming through.
I'm going belly first.
Yeah, they had me on this. They had me on this thing. We went. Where were we? Oh, we were visiting Eden over in Klamath Falls, and we went to a park, and they had me on this
slide.
No, the pulley thing.
That was funny.
Little zip line.
They have this little zip line for kids, and they're like, get over there and go on that. I'm like, that's for little kids. I'm like, get out of my way.
He did it. I videotaped it. It was great.
This is now the second videotape I need to see.
I'm telling you, when I catch him, I know I need to post his unusual moments. Everyone thinks he's so serious, and when I catch him doing crazy stuff, I have to tape it.
I know him very well. So, anyways, go ahead.
I was just going to say those are some good tips. I'm going to take them all, and I'll let you know how it works out.
Yeah. Go get a big chocolate chip cookie over by Dumbo in the Magic Kingdom.
I love cookies.
At the Big Top, it's a huge cookie with chocolate Mickey Mouse ears, and you can easily share it. It's a big chocolate chip cookie. He likes to go over there and grab that one. It's yummy.
Well, we get those at in Animal Kingdom.
You can find them at Animal Kingdom too. That's the only two places you can really find them.
That might have to be one of the things that we check off on our list of snacks to get as we jump from park to park on that first day.
And beignets. Those are yummy. Those are at the Porter.
Yeah, have you had beignets before?
No, I've had them at Disneyland, but not at
go up to
French Quarter.
Yeah, French Quarter, Port Orleans, French Quarter. They got beignets up there.
Fresh and hot. They're yummy.
Good.
Yeah, they're very good with different dipping sauces. They're yummy. Yeah. And if you get like an evening, go to Port Orleans. It's a romantic
boat ride.
I know.
From the springs all the way up the river.
It is a pretty ride. And you go up and get your beignets and get back on the boat and go. It's just a fun adventure. At Port Orleans Riverside, right next door to the French Quarter, you could go into the public kind of the bar area, but it's not really a bar. It's just an area, and go see Yeehaw Bob.
Yeehaw Bob, Roger.
That's a show.
You got to go see Yeehaw Bob.
It's
Where's
a
that
sing-along. It's at Port Orleans Riverside.
He's a kick, man.
He's a kick. He's a performer. God only knows how old he is. I've got an autographed picture of him, but he is hilarious.
Because with COVID,
Everybody loves him.
He stopped performing there, but now he's back, I think. So
yeah.
Oh,
check it out. One night he's there. I don't know if he's on Thursdays.
He gets everybody in there rooting, tooting, singing, dancing.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's pretty funny.
He's a kick. Because, everybody else in there's drinking. So they're all,
But there's family in there, too. It's not a bar.
Yeah,
there's family in there.
You can sit and just have water or whatever. We had Leah there with us.
Yeah, he has this piano that rocks.
Yeah, it moves.
It moves, and he moves like he's in his 20s, but he's probably in his 80s. But he just
all Disney music,
Well, no, but the wheels on the bus, the 18 wheels.
Well, he does
he does a few other ones that are
he does a lot
crazy.
Of Disney stuff.
Yeah,
but he's a kick to see. You got to see him before he doesn't do it anymore because he's a kick.
Yeah.
And the thing,
that's a great tip.
We went, and then a year later we went back, and he remembered us.
Oh, he did.
Was a trip.
It was. I don't know.
You guys
how many
are from
people
Oregon,
he
aren't
sees.
you?
Yeah.
I'm like, because we didn't tell him. I mean,
wow.
That time he goes, you guys are.
He remembered us.
You guys are from Grants Pass, right?
Crazy. Yeah. Real nice guy.
Man.
Super nice guy.
So Yeehaw Bob Jackson at the River Roost.
Yep.
Yeah, check them out. You guys that would be a good time.
They have a good restaurant in there too, right next to it.
He'll get you up there doing the can or something.
Oh, he'll have you dancing around the room. He's funny. He's funny. That's just good, easy nighttime when you're looking for other things to do.
Yeah, he's a fun.
I like to just kind of make these things, make my rounds and do other stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Because when I heard about him, I'm like, Steve, I'm like, how can you tell us about Yeehaw Bob? What the heck's wrong with you? Because he's all, I don't know. I just didn't think you guys. I'm like, what are you talking about? The guys.
He's funny. He's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a feeling you guys are going to think of something like tomorrow afternoon and be like, oh, we should have told Roger this. So just make sure you send me a message or a text. I'll add it to this list. They're great things I didn't know about. So
if you have questions that pop up in your head, feel free to ask. I either will know or I will get you the answer.
Yes,
that's the way I roll.
Yeah.
It's good to know people in high places.
That's right. That's right. And we always have a birthday, a celebration, something every time we go. We book it that way. I'm either close to his birthday or her birthday or my birthday or our anniversary. It's
no matter when our birthday is, it's always a birthday.
It's somebody's birthday.
in her head, it's always somebody's birthday. Oh, it is 7 months from now.
No, I don't do it that far. I don't push it that hard.
So
it's within a month.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got anniversary and Teresa's birthday, so we'll make sure to pull that one in there too. It's a week after we leave, but that's okay.
I used to hit you with free desserts all the time. They give you bonuses.
She warms up her boo-boo face. And it's her birthday.
Put her birthday button on. Make her wear a birthday button or anniversary buttons. You start getting all kinds of extra stuff here and there.
I'll do it.
Milk it, man.
Yeah, you'll get spoiled.
She likes to milk it. I don't like wearing those buttons. I'm like, I don't want to have a birthday.
He tries to hide, and then I just sneak it in because I've already written it on every reservation. So they already know. So when I make the reservation, I put it in there whose birthday it is.
Yeah, just do that. If you ever get a reservation, say it's my wife's birthday or it's our anniversary.
And they'll come over and sing to you and bring you desserts and make a big hoopla over you.
Steakhouse 55 was always cool with that.
That was cool. I'm sad they closed that.
But they have a new steakhouse something at Disney World, don't they? At the Contemporary. Yeah.
They actually printed custom menus for us with our names on it when we went to Steakout 55 for our anniversary one year. And I kept the menu because it was really cool. It was just custom menu arrives at the table with your name on it. And I was like, whoa. Cool. It was pretty cool.
But I thought they had Steakhouse 71 because it closed Steakhouse 55. But I think Disney World
opened
up Steakhouse 71 or something like that in the Contemporary Hotel. But I haven't really heard much of that. But I think they were doing that.
I haven't been there yet.
But anyways, well, it sounds like
you guys are awesome. Thank you for your tips.
You're very welcome. Are you going to come play with us in February?
If I'm in the country, I'm going to do it. There's a chance we might be gone. I'll have to tell you about that later. But if I'm here, I'm going to do it. After we're done here, I'm going to go and try to book something because I think that's probably about 7 months out, right?
Probably. Yeah, we're 160 days or something like that from our trip.
So yeah, I'll see what's out there.
I'll
book something just in case.
There you go. There you go.
Where are you guys going?
He can't tell you. You're recording. He'll have to kill you.
Oh.
I can't.
I don't want to die yet. I guess I better not go. All right. Okay. Well, that's all right. Maybe some other time. When my life's not in
all right,
danger.
Skipper. You need to send us more ideas. Text it. Send me a message. All right, you two. I need you to talk about this. Go find out about that or the history of whatever. Throw me ideas, and then I'll make us do it.
Okay. Love it.
No, it's been great.
Love it. Okay. Well, good seeing you guys.
You too.
And have a good night.
You
We're
too.
living love in Disney. This is Guest Roger.
And he'll be back.
This has been a great conversation. It's been a great show. So, all right. Well, everybody, thanks for joining us. We're living Disney this week, and we hope you all have a good week and be kind to one another and
keep dreaming and keep it magical.
Keep up the good fight. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here, Roger.
Goodbye.